Hey folks, Miles Cranston from Bodies Alive Training here. Hey, look, I just want to follow up on a blog I released just yesterday on the importance of choosing a great coach. You know, many organisations and sporting teams around the world and great athletes will use coaches or trainers to help them perform at their peak, to help them to get the results that they want to train hard for. You know, you can spend a lot of time preparing for an Olympic Games or preparing for a business launch or whatever it might be that you're pursuing in life. You know, a lot of these athletes currently right now who are performing great feats in the Winter Olympics would have started that preparation over 3 or 4 years ago to prepare for this one event. The All Blacks, for example, have a team of trainers, a team of coaches, whether it be nutrition, whether it be a backs coach, whether it be a forward coach, whether it be an overall coach. They have a whole team dedicated to helping that team be able to come onto the field and perform at their best. And it pays dividends. The All Blacks have won, more World Cups than any other team and probably been more successful than any other team. So why would you not invest or put time and effort into choosing a good coach or personal trainer? You know, it seems to me crazy that people will spend a lot of money sort of reading books, or they'll be buying a lot of stuff and electronics and what have you on stuff that's not that important. It's not going to help them be the best that they can be and be an optimum version, healthy version of themselves. You know, coaches and personal trainers have been around for a long time, helping people to sort of hit their goals. And it's vitally important that you choose the right one. You know, whether you want to choose Bodies Alive Training or anybody else, that's entirely up to you. Hey, look, you know, at the end of the day, we all are wired differently. We all connect with people in a different way. And, you know, I really would encourage you to find a great coach or personal trainer that you're going to connect with. You know, I would love to be able to help you, and I'd love to be able to sort of be that personal trainer for you and that coach. But ultimately, you have to feel right. The coach has to connect with you. You have to connect with them. And this is one of the important things I talked about in my blog. And finding that right fit. You know, choosing somebody who is going to be the right fit for you, but also understands you. You know, we are all different. Every single one of us is different. You know, some of us have genetic makeups that predispose us to a certain style of training. Some of us have injuries and other issues that prevent us from training in a certain way. And if the coach or the trainer doesn't understand that and can't listen to you and be able to sort of help you with that, then you're wasting your time and you only end up frustrated or worse, injured and hurt. So it's really important to find a coach or personal trainer that will actually connect with you and listen to you. You also have to really think about what has this person done? What is their training? What is their what is their knowledge to be able to help you? You know, there's a lot of cheap personal training courses online. You can go down and get a piece of paper saying you're a personal trainer with as little as 6 weeks training. You know, to be honest, I don't rate that. You know, would you go and have brain surgery from a doctor who's had 6 weeks training? Of course not. You're going to want to have someone with you performing that surgery who's been around for a long time, who's done the homework, who's done the study, who's done the training, and they've got the experience to be able to best help you and ultimately help you survive. So it's exactly the same with personal trainers. You've got to choose someone who's got some experience and has got some qualifications behind them. Not someone who spent 6 weeks online getting some, I call it a Weet-Bix packet qualification. They don't mean anything. The other thing you need to really think about is, look at their results. Look at some of the people that have trained with them. Talk to these people. If someone comes to me and says, "Hey, look, I really like you, Miles, but what have you done?" I'll refer them to my trainers. To my clients. I don't mind. I've got nothing to hide. So see what they've been doing. Look at the results they've gotten with other people, and judge if that's the right results that you want. Because if they can't show that, then they don't really stack up. There are many other things that I've highlighted in the blog which are vitally important, and I really encourage you to go and listen to read that blog, because I've outlined some things there and put some links there that some evidence that proves the importance of training. One of the biggest things that comes out for me is the fact many years ago I worked at a very well-known gym here in New Zealand. And I won't mention any names here, but I remember sitting there and they had the CEO from the gym come and do a talk, and they were talking about how they could have a 12% retention rate from people joining their gym. They were happy with that. So that's basically, out of all the people who join this gym, if 12% stay for more than 3 months, they think that's pretty good. They did go on to point out, however, that out of those 12%, of the ones that engage with a personal trainer, their chances of reaching those goals is increased by 70%. And that's massive. I've just finished training one of my clients just recently today. And, this client has had some challenges in her life, as we all do. And she's admitted to me, and many of my clients admitted to me, that whilst I try to encourage them to do a lot more things, I give them programs to do, not everybody, let's be honest, follows those programs letter to law. But she knows that when she comes here, she knows she's going to work. She knows that when if I say to her, I want 15 reps, you're going to get 15 reps. And she likes that. She needs that push and that encouragement. And as she's admitted herself, if I didn't have that, I wouldn't do it. So that's why a good personal trainer and coach is vitally important, is it brings us to the next thing. It gives us accountability. We know that somebody is watching us. Somebody is taking note of our results. Somebody is recording those results, is sort of basing each workout on those results that we're meeting, and keeps us on track to our goal. You might have a 3-month goal. You might have a 12-month goal, whatever it is. But if you haven't got accountability and somebody there to be able to sort of say, hey, where are you up to this week? What have you done this day? What have you done there? What's your plan for the next week? If you haven't got that, the likelihood of you staying on track is diminished dramatically. Whereas if as my clients know, when they turn up for a session with me, they know I'm going to be talking to them about what they've done. With the Bodies Life Training app, we have a way of recording what you eat and what you do. And it's set up in a way that if you haven't had a workout, if I've said to you, look, I want you to go for a bike ride, for example, it records when you do that bike ride. So I know straight away when you've done that bike ride. If you haven't, I will also know you haven't done that bike ride. And not only that, it's actually set up so it will give you a reminder. So you'll get up on a Wednesday morning, for example, knowing, hey, I've got a bike ride today. And knowing that, hey, if I don't do this, Miles is going to be giving me a call later on and asking, why have I done that bike ride? So it's accountability. So choosing a good coach, it's important that they have that accountability and that system in place to be able to measure your progress and keep you on track. We talked a couple of weeks ago about goal setting and about the importance of setting goals and breaking them down and then sort of creating a measurement for that and a time and a deadline, and the importance of that is. But number one is accountability. So having a good coach will keep you on track. They are skilled in understanding what you need to hit your goals. Like I said before, we are all different. We're all different. I'm a genetic makeup, you're a genetic makeup, everybody's different. So a good coach should understand that and be able to apply a workout and a meal plan that's going to suit you. So many people come to me and say, hey Miles, what about keto? What about Atkins? What about no carbs? What about more carbs? What about blah, 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 vegan, vegetarian? It goes on and on and on. And there is so much information out there, so much stuff that, it just blows your mind. One particular program might work for you, but you're taking a huge chance that is the right one for you. So this is where a good, trained, qualified coach with experience can actually understand and design a program and design a meal plan that's going to suit you, just you. What you do and what your friend does could be completely different. I'm reminded of a story of 2 women I used to train. One was a shorter, big bone lady, and her friend was a tall, lean lady. And she came to my gym and she said, oh, my friend does this program and she's lost lots of weight and it works for her and it's great. And I said, that's fantastic for her, not for you. Because she said to me she had tried her friend's workout and she was tired. She was not getting results. She was constantly in pain. It wasn't working. And that's exactly right. So you have to make sure that your coach or your personal trainer can design something that's tailored for you. okay, for you personally. And this is another part of it, choosing a good coach. You go to some of these gyms today and they have all these set plans, or you go online and you get an app, or you get a whatever. You know, it's designed, it's a generic design program. And if you're lucky and you're that person that program's designed to, you'll get great results. And if you do, fantastic, carry on with that and enjoy. But if you're like the most people in this world, you're not, then you're just going to get frustrated and you're going to get bad results. So understanding your genetic type is very important. And at Bodies Life Training, we spend a lot of time looking into that and designing programs that are very specific for you. So just wrapping up here, I've gone on a little bit here, which is why I've created a link here on the YouTube video. Choose a great coach. Do your research. Sit down, meet with that coach. See if you click. You know, I don't click with everybody, and that's fine. And I'm happy to refer you on to someone who you might click with. But yeah, at least start that process. Do your research, choose your right coach, and hit those goals. And I can guarantee you that if you have a good coach or personal trainer with you, you will hit those goals safely, quickly, and you'll feel amazing. Hey, for now, look, go out there, have fun, enjoy today, be energetic, do something different today that you haven't done. You know, go for a walk up a hill, go for a swim, whatever it might be. Do something different, but be active and keep moving. And I look forward to chatting to you soon. Bye for now.